We got a new day here. Listen, folks, it's a new day. It's a new time. And as we begin to close out this month, this is the last day of the month. And I hope you've been flat out. You know, when we talked on Wednesday, we talked about the final stretch. All those things you could do between Wednesday and today, tonight, midnight, to make next month the month for your success, the month for outrageous success. This is Dr. Herbert Harris, and of course I invite you to visit our website, herbertharris.com. I invite you to set we give you a complimentary what's next strategy appointment to help you figure out the next moves to help you be victorious, to help you accomplish your goals, to help you be, do, and have anything you desire. So now we're talking about not only closing out the month, but setting up for next month. One of the things we realize and we learn is that the level, the vibration, the level of commitment, the level of activity at which you close the month is the same level of activity that you open the new month. And so one of the goals to create the type of success, I think that anybody who's up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock if you're on the West Coast, the type of goals, the type of success that you are seeking, it is necessary to close out strong. We talked about it on Wednesday, to finish up the month strong, to review your goals for this month, to increase your focus and your effort. The last 72 hours of the month is like the 2-minute drill in football. It's like the last 15 seconds. If you watch the game, the championship basketball, most of those games were won in the last 10 or 15 seconds. And so what you do in the final stretch has a great impact on the new month, on how you start the month. So how do you all blend it all together now? So when you start into the new month, you need to make sure that you have your tools. If you don't have your tools, then you need to get your tools. One of the things you learn as you close out this month is that if you didn't keep records, daily activity records, sheets of the things you had to do each day, the schedule of your activities, the things that you were committed to do, if you did not keep records, then when you come to the end of the month, it's hard to evaluate your progress and hard to set a new strategy to close out strong. So as we go into this new month, one of the things you have to operate from a daily planner. Now, I have not evolved to the point where I do it on my phone. And there's a challenge with that because I believe that there's an eye-hand coordination between what you write, what you think, and what you do. And so you need a daily planner. Whatever it is, there are all kinds of them at the stationery store, Office Depot. You may just use a notebook, but you need a written record of what you're attempting to do this month. So that should be your first commitment for this new month coming up. Commit to operate from a daily planner and commit to operate on a daily method of operation. We'll come to that. So operate with a daily planner. What's the first thing you should do in your planner? Write down your goals. Write down your goals. What's your vision for this new month? What's your vision for the end of the year? So your vision for this year should be translated into what can I do next month to bring me closer to my vision and my goals for this year. If you had no vision and no goals, then anywhere you are is fine. And so this is why writing stuff down and reading your goals over and over helps burn that consciousness into your mind. And what you put in your mind is manifested in your feet. And what's manifested in your feet is expressed in your life. So get a daily planner. Write your goals. Clarify your goals for this month. Lay out your plan. Lay out the target dates, the things. Lay out, I call them those signposts. Lay out those moments over this next month that are critical to your development, critical to the things you have to do and you want to be, you want to become. So lay all that out. That's what you're doing now. So when tomorrow comes, you're ready. You're not going into the battle figuring the plan out. You already have a battle plan. So planner, write your vision, your goals, your target dates, those things that are important to achieve over this next month. Once you've gotten your O's, lay out your list of the activities that are required. The activities that will lead you to achieve the goals for next month, that will lead you to achieve the goals for this year, that will set you up for the life you desire. I like to write a brief statement, and a lot of this is coming from the 12 Universal Laws of Success, Chapter 7, the Law of Action. You need to get that. If you don't have this book, buy 2 of them. You can get them on our website, herbertharris.com. You can get it at Amazon, and they're all over the world. 9 languages. But in Chapter 7, there's a nice little, we call it a 9-step plan to lay out your activities and your game plan to create the success you desire. So once you write out that statement, I intend to do A, B, C, and D in this way. Okay? The things I need to accomplish these goals are the most important things that I need to accomplish over this month. Establish a priority of activities and goals. What are the most important things I must accomplish this month? What are the tools and resources I need? Who do I need to collaborate with? What are some of the low-hanging fruit that I can touch? And so once you lay that out, and you should do that in the next 24 hours, over this day, and so when tomorrow comes, you got a good plan. To really lay out and write your success plan. In the month of August, I shall accomplish the following, and this is how I will do it. If you take the time to put that out and lay that out, let me tell you something, folks. You become magnetic to attract the results into your life. So now let's look at the daily activity. Like, develop each night. Make a commitment before you go to bed that each night before you go to bed, you will write out your plan for the next day. You will make a list of the activities you must perform. Each day, you will schedule when those activities must be performed, and you'll leave enough time to get it done. Once you have that daily timetable, and you make that commitment to do it every day, you'll find that you will begin to get more things done more efficiently and more effectively. You'll begin to develop momentum. And once you start to develop momentum, your momentum begins to carry you. When you have those days when you don't feel like writing it down, your momentum will carry you. I gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it. And so as you do that, if that's your commitment now, so you say over this next month, number 1, I will state my goals, my I am statement. My I am statement says, I am a healthy, happy, rich author, speaker, teacher, spiritual guide who uplifts the lives of everybody on the planet. You need an I am statement. I say my I am statement 5 times a day, 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m., 11 p.m. Say your I am statement because you want to start programming your mind. Your mind's being programmed. So let you do the programming, because if you don't, somebody else will. And now, each day make that commitment to lay that thing out the night before, even when you don't feel like it. And you'll find that you need to schedule when you're going to do your debriefing each day. If you don't schedule it, it won't get done. Anything you don't schedule will not get done. So now let's wrap this all up. Over this next month, these next 30 days, you write your plan. You commit to operate from a planner, a written record. You write your vision, the goals you want to achieve. You write the things that it will take to get those goals done. You lay out a priority plan of what's the most important things to be done. You commit to a daily activity that each night before you go to bed, you schedule when you're going to do your debrief and monitor your progress each day and make the corrections and lay out and make the game plan for the next day, where you have another list of activities and schedule when they must be done. And you do that religiously for the next 30 days. Folks, you will be amazed at the results that you will get. If you plan for it, it will happen. The keys to success are always the same. Each month, lay out your vision. What do you want to accomplish? Break that vision down into goals. Say those goals over and over each and every day. Feel how your life would be when you accomplish those goals. Feel how you're going to feel at the end of next month when you say, man, I got it done. When you feel it, commit to that daily activity each and every day according to your schedule and your list of priorities. And then get it done. Every day and every way, get better and better. Monitor your progress and every day make that commitment. Every day and every way I get better and better. If you can do that, this next month can be the turning point in your life. Hey folks, it's been Dr. Herbert Harris. This is Friday Checkup. And our message today was setting up for next month so that you can have outrageous success. So let us close out. I invite you to visit our website, herbertharris.com. Schedule a success consultation. Get our book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. Look at some of the other goodies we have there. Go to our profile here on Instagram and check out some of the powerful things we have in our profile. Knowing that if you do that, you make your schedule, you do these activities, nothing is impossible. So let's get it done.